Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Doing a little coaching session for the Soraka here. Let me see how that looked. Let's go back just a little bit. Let's talk in the chat. A little bit there. So let's see. So you're standing here. Okay, and you started running immediately. Alright, I mean, that's just kind of tough luck. You had to use your flash, right? Maybe flash a bit earlier. That was kind of close, but I think that's good. I mean, that's fine. You got out. It's kind of tough luck. They came around that corner. But you're kind of where you should be in terms of watching. This patch 8.22 for people watching. So this is before before the preseason, but after the close of the last season. Okay. I mean, yeah, we could talk about it, Sammy. And we talk about it later, but I think that, I mean, we can see what sort of what's going on with it. I just don't think my channel's ever gonna attract like a giveaway crowd. Like, I don't think that if we were to be able to offer like just a straight RP giveaway for a significant amount, I don't think it's really gonna draw that many new people in. Like, the people who are here would probably enjoy something like that, obviously, but if your goal is to sort of drive growth, I'm not sure that would be the case. But, I mean, we can see. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, like... But, I mean, we'll just have to... like I said, we'll see. We'll talk about it later. Let me get this coaching session here. Okay, applying some pressure. Yeah, Pike jungle. You said you like to max max E. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever max E. Like, they don't have sustain in their lane, so that is a thing. I think maybe getting like 3 points in E could be okay. I don't really like Spellbook on her. It's interesting, but like, she can't really start fights that well to leverage a lot of those. Okay, you're up significant on CS. Watch out for the Pike gank. Yeah, y'all should probably back. I guess you get this cannon wave and then back. Use your Q to help push this. Yeah, I would just go ahead and back. I think y'all stayed a little bit too much. But it'll probably be okay. Yeah, I don't know. It does give you stronger poke, but like, I feel like Soraka's main identity is her heal. And it's like having a shorter cooldown and a higher effective heal just seems stronger to me. Like maybe 3 points in E for the lane just for that extra poke, but I feel like you need to switch over to that heal in the mid game, definitely. But since you are in kind of a lane dominant position, they don't have a heal, then I mean, E kind of does make some sense. But you also don't have Airy, which I think is very, very good on Soraka because she has a spammable heal that ends up being on like a 2-second cooldown once you get it to level 5. So you can constantly spam that and get like maximum use of that shield. There aren't many other healers that have a heal that's on like a 2-second cooldown or a shield in order to abuse Airy as much as Soraka does. So, and Soraka plays right into kind of your playstyle with trying to harass her. So I think that Airy is just like indispensable for Soraka. Like I prefer, you know, Spellbook on champions that can really start fights or that just don't have another good rune. Like Rakan can be good with Spellbook, something like Urgot can be good with Spellbook, something like Tahm Kench or Braum in theory could be good with Spellbook, but yeah, the I mean the benefit of like getting 3 points in Q, it's harder to hit than E, but it's on a lower cooldown. I think it does similar damage. If you catch them with both silences, like if they stay in it, you hit by both of them. It does a ton of damage, but otherwise I think it's about the same as the Q, and the Q also heals you, and it empowers your W, so if you can land Qs, I think Q is better. Alright, Pyke's over here, so you gotta watch out. I think y'all might be dead here.
Rampage.
Like, it is interesting, you are pointing out that the silence does affect Pyke, but that's only gonna happen like once, you know, in most fights, right? You're gonna see him charging his, that was a nice silence. You're gonna see either Misfortune or Pyke charging something, and then you're going to silence them, and then the fight's going to continue, but it's probably going to be over before you get a second silence off, you know? Because a lot of these fights are really quick. But, you know, the point-click E can be strong, you know, in the laning phase if you're ahead. So, I don't mind getting 3 points if you really like that, but I would start switching over to the heal at level 7. Then you can have it finished by level 10. Nice. What's up, Andy? Can't read what that says, but something my emotion? Maybe? I'll probably combine explaining what the preseason is in a video that explains, you know, what I think about the preseason and those changes that are proposed. I was kind of waiting on that to get the final numbers, but I can just talk about it sort of theoretically, just so that people can start kind of looking forward to it and seeing what's going on. Be careful with Pyke. Fiddle's coming up, but he can probably just assassinate you, especially if you don't have your flash. Nice. How did he not kill you? Did he just not have the damage? you ulted and then Varus summoning you with you. So that did work out. Though. It's kind of dangerous, but. Be careful, that tower's down. They're definitely going to rotate down here. Like 100% Pike's on the way. Maybe Anivia. There'll be a lot of people coming out here, so y'all got to back up. As soon as mid tower goes down, they're looking for a rotate. Now, Pike's going to be here too. Fiddle's getting close. There he is. He's right there. Varus probably dead. That was... That was weird. How did she miss that stun on him? He was literally standing still, charging his drain. Okay. Yeah, get dragon. It's good. Tier 2 off of that though. It really wasn't needed bot lane. Nice. Listening to the police scanner. Hey, that's right, Miguel. You let her know. So hey man, everybody watches their thing. I watch, you know, video games all the time. That's most of my entertainment. If I'm not like doing stuff on the channel, creating stuff on the channel, and I'm just looking to do something, I'm probably watching something video game related. I don't know. The same thing as watching sports in my mind. You're watching, you know, a game of some sort, and you're getting entertained by it, or like a movie or something. At least with video games, you can interact with them. You can actually, I guess with a sport, you can actually go out and play the sport too. Like when you're watching a video game instead of watching sports, especially if it's a stream, you know, you can talk and interact with the chat. Especially in a channel like mine, where it's not like too big, you know, where there's not like 1,000 people constantly talking. You can actually get a little bit of a conversation. Cool. There's not really any other medium where that happens. That's as interactive, I think. You can't like, I guess you, I don't think LeBron like tweets on the sidelines. You can't like, you know, call up LeBron and say, hey man, how'd you feel about that first half? Like, you know, during halftime. Or the police scanner. That's right, too. I mean, I guess she just liked hearing, like, what kind of crimes are going on. I heard that. I didn't think that many people watch the NFL. Maybe it does. But yeah, that's... Maybe it was the NBA Finals. I think that either this year or last year, it's been surpassing the NBA Finals for a while, like the League Finals, which is quite a feat. I think NBA is the second most popular sport in terms of like viewership. for finals. Might be baseball, but I think it's NFL. Or NBA. NFL is obviously the biggest one, the Super Bowl. That's just become such a cultural event, you know? Where, like, everybody watches it. Okay. Pretty good so far. Let's see, you got Athene's. I'm not real high on Athene's, honestly. I mean, you do some extra damage. It does give you bigger heals. Okay, you do have a water dragon though, so that does help with your regen. Usually I like Mikhail's because it helps with the regen. Mikhail's also very good against Lux. If anyone gets blinded, you can get him out of it. Mikhail's did get nerfed though, pretty hard. It lost 5% of its plus healing and shielding. But it just has such a good combination with Redemption, and it allows your mana regen to double as health regen, and that's so strong on Soraka. It's so hard to pass up Mikhail's though. Especially if you're going Redemption. I guess Redemption does scale with Athene's too. You know, you do get the 30 extra AP lines. That's good. I think esports, to talk to the chat, I think esports is just a really awkward really awkward term because it's not really, it's just a form of entertainment that's competitive. We just don't have another word for it other than sport. But sport just has so many associations with athleticism that it's difficult, you know. There's people calling like poker a sport and things like that. It's like, sort of. I wish they had a better word than just putting an E in front of it. But it's really not the same. I mean, I guess it's a competitive team environment. I guess that's what would have to be called a sport. And most sports involve it. Anyways, yeah, keep healing her. I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to run her down. See, if you had a Mikhail's, you could have cleansed that. She could have probably gotten some of his kills. I don't know. I like Mikhail's on like Sona and Nami who do like more consistent damage. Like Soraka does do some damage with her E and she can hit her Qs and things like that. It's just her particular, like, how hard she scales with plus healing and shielding. She puts out so much because her heals on a, you know, a 2-second cooldown that, like, her potential healing is just through the roof. And so that plus healing and shielding is just, like, super valuable. And the health regen that you get off of Mikhail's is also very valuable, so. Yeah, I mean, I think Mikhail's. I think that's pretty standard. I don't know if Blitz is recommending that. I mean, I can look and see after the game, but I'm pretty sure it's unusual for people to rush Athene's on Soraka first. I still think it's Mikhail's or Redemption. It kind of depends on the team comp, but I think they have several good candidates to cleanse. You can cleanse an Anivia stun, you can cleanse a Soraka bind. You can cleanse a, you know, a Pike stun. I guess that could be a metric too, does ESPN show it? My buddy said that League was on ESPN the other day. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, man. That's real. Okay, y'all don't have Ribbon. She does have TP, but yeah, I think fight's over. I would just run. Like once Fiddle gets caught like that. Like Fiddle needs to ult. I don't know why he's just running around in the middle of the map. Like he needs to be sneaking up for ults. It's like if somebody gets caught like that, you really need to run away. Wow, did you sing? You sung for Dota 2? That's pretty cool. Ocho. I didn't even know there were that many ESPNs. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Stall this out as long as you can, but just don't get caught by a wall. I think you're probably gonna have to skip this. That's a little late there. I mean, maybe Varus can clean it up. That was a nice spear. Garen just is probably gonna get away because he's Garen. With the orchestra. Okay, nice. That's cool, man. That's really sweet.
Red team's turret has been
Yeah, my wife is we've probably talked about this on the channel before. My wife's also a musician, not like at that level. But, you know, she plays clarinet and saxophone, and she plays for just kind of local gigs, like weddings or corporate parties and things like that. She plays with a couple of different groups, which is pretty fun. She's very musically inclined. She actually, you know, does... Whoa, what? I've never seen a blue do that. What is this? What? That's pretty funny. Nice, that was a good Baron rush. So y'all did end up running a couple people down. They ended up sending everybody to go stop the Riven, so... So yeah, she actually works the practical job. So I can work the impractical jobs. Like teaching at a university. She does that on the side, it's sort of her hobby. That Riven drew a lot of pressure over there. Yeah, she is 0-9, but I mean, she's basically playing Inting Scion as Riven at this point. But she did apply a lot of pressure so that y'all could get Baron. You did have flash. I probably would have flashed that wall. Like, as soon as you get walled, you know, you're dead if you don't flash, basically, if she gets a stun on you.
Red team double kill.
Don't die doing that, Chef. Don't kill somebody else either.
A summoner has...
Soraka is fun. It was a bad engage, but it might work out just because Varus is not there. But maybe y'all can pull it off anyway. And Varus got to get those rafters. It's not working out very well. Whoa, not work. What is that? What am I missing? Religion plus things. Is that Shirelia's? No, Shirelia's is Aether Wisdom. Yeah, absolutely, Urin. Yeah, I can do one more. I was gonna log off after this one, but yeah, I can definitely do another coaching if you're interested. Sure. Always got time for more coaching. Let me say that last fight real quick. What happened there? How did people die? Varus just get caught in something random. Wall, not ready. Yeah, y'all gotta wait on Fiddlesticks to get into position. Like, Anivia keeps catching people with his walls. Really bad.
Red team has slain the dragon. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Ruin is engaging. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's tough. Like, try to ping people back and just say something like, wait on Fiddlesticks to get an ult. Something like that. Oh, war mogs. What's your total health pool right now? Okay. Alright, I guess it is 3,000 on the dot. I guess that's pretty legit. Like, that build is good if you're going to be sieging a lot, but I feel like, I don't know, it could be okay. Oh yeah, it does keep you safe from assassinations. It's pretty legit, it's pretty legit. You've already got redemption. Yeah, I guess that works here. Maybe you don't get blown up easily by something like blood. Don't do it here. Yeah, try to be healing more as much as you can. How many? You have 5 points on here. Could you have healed more there? Or were you like stunned or something?
Red team double kill.
Hey, thanks for the sub. $8. Yeah, heal. Yeah, I think you should be using the heals on somebody. Silence her if it's out. Heal here. Okay, maybe you didn't have it. It looks like maybe you could have gotten a couple more heals in there. It should only be on like a 2-second cooldown, right? Yeah. YouTube Live looks cool. Hey, thanks, Adalis. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It has like a night mode or gamer mode or whatever. If you want to check that out, it's got like a kind of cool background and stuff. It's pretty legit. I mean, it's not as big as Twitch, but I like the platform more because I have so many videos on YouTube. I have like 2,000, videos about League and Total War. And so just when people sub for, those standalone videos, then it lets them know whenever I go streaming. And so I think it's a good way to build an audience if you're basically, have no audience at all. You have nobody. You're just starting from scratch, which is what I did. I think it's a good platform, although I do think Twitch is potentially better if you're already established. Most of that being because of the ownership by Amazon and the Twitch promo. The Twitch is better for monetization, but I think YouTube is better for growing an audience. Alright, yeah, y'all gotta get back here to the middle. It's kind of rough with Soraka in this matchup in the late game because people are just going to get blown up so fast. Like, you don't have any tanks. Hey, what's up, Grey Graves? Drop Qs if you can, just to get the slow in there. You should always be casting something, because like her W is on such a low cooldown. And her Q is on a pretty low cooldown too. So you should always be like casting some stuff. That's right, Sammy. The dirt, I like it. I think y'all could have just ended it here, right? Maybe you didn't have time with just the two of you. That's probably true. Let me see real quick. Did y'all have time? Oh, great. Yeah, Varus is alive. I feel like. Yeah, I mean, you got 30 seconds. I think instead of chasing Misfortune, you have like super minions running up here. I think y'all could have just run straight up the middle and got the kill. Yeah, it's just Misfortune for like 30 seconds. You should be able to run from here. I think you had 40 seconds. You should be able to run from here all the way over to here in probably like 20 or 30 seconds, and you have super minions on their base. Like, I think y'all could have done it. Especially if Misfortune didn't back immediately. She's trying to like push bottom. So yeah, I think y'all could have ended. Yeah, email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. If someone can link that in the description while I'm watching this, that'd be great. Thestrategyprofessor, all one word, @gmail.com. Just send me an email and then I can send you a video that'll show you how to send that to me. Okay. I mean, as long as you were trying to call it and start running up there, I mean, just keep pinging it. Just ping it like 8 times. Like, in the game. And then start running. But yeah, if they don't go up there, then, you know, you gotta work with what you got. But if you're a member via PayPal, then it's only $20 live. Well, live. It's still a replay, but during the stream. So there's a link in the description. I can show you that if you want to become a PayPal member. I don't remember if you're already a member or not. I think this game is silver. Yeah, I mean, basically the membership is free if you sign up for that, if you get a coaching session. And you can cancel anytime if you want. Just basically, if you're a member, you can get, like, you get 1 coaching session per month or something like that. It pays for itself. And I have that via PayPal. The YouTube, you get kind of the chat recognition. Okay, I'll send that over. But PayPal has a higher margin. I get to keep $4.50 of the PayPal, $5, whereas on YouTube it's $3.50 in the best scenario. And depending on where you are, you know, internationally or with anyone that's international, I've seen as low as like $2 or $2.50. YouTube's really weird about that, but anyways, I appreciate any and all of them. I particularly appreciate the PayPal membership, and that's why I do the $5 off. Also, there's like, I can't do anything that interacts with YouTube's interface through PayPal. I wanted a distinct reward for people that are members of both. Okay, this is good. You actually got, but you don't have Syndra this time. So it's like, you got the Fiddlesticks to ult instead of the Riven Inting to start this fight, and then Syndra's not there. Yeah, I feel like you could step up and maybe, I don't know, you're doing pretty well with the positioning here. An Elo slave. I mean, it depends on what you mean, but... Yeah, if you become a member of the channel, you can also play on Viewers Night. If I have any dodges during a, if it's like a 30-minute dodge during ranked, you can play with me on that night. So there's a lot of perks. What more do you want?
Shut down.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to get with Varus, I think. You guys are too far away. Too many dead people. Yeah, so that chase into this bush was kind of rough. You guys should have waited on Syndra. I don't know what Syndra was doing. Was she down there doing those raptors? Those are like the raptors of destiny. People keep doing the raptors instead of actually getting with the group. Taking so long to build this game. It's pretty nice. Maybe it's like taking the base, but yeah, you'll got to get down here and deal with her. Rappers of Destiny. This is gonna be rough. I think Anivia still has Baron buff also. Okay, now you got the kills. He just spawned and he just lost him again. I mean, it's 4v5, so if you can kill them, it's just you don't have any real engage on your team. You got like a Varus ult. Yeah, that was a sweet fear. Double hourglass. But y'all can't really, y'all can't really lose your base though, which sucks. I think your biggest chance was around Dragon. Like, whenever you guys got that kill going for Elder to ending the game was a huge deal. And just, like, a couple of over chases.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Yeah, they just die so fast, you can't really heal them. Like, that's the problem if y'all don't have a tank. With Soraka, like, if they get blown up, you know, instantly, then that can be really rough. Okay, so, overall, I think your biggest chances were I would almost certainly run just Aerie on Soraka. It's just too good to pass up. She's got really good harassment early, but then she has that spammable heal later, which means in that Aerie, like, in the later portion of the game, will, like, give an extra shield for 60 to 80, which is really, really nice. I mean, think about it this way. Your base heal is going to be, like, 240, right? Or maybe it's, like, 210. It's something like that early on. You're getting an extra, like, 70 shield or something in the late game. Let's just say 60. 60 shield around, like, level 12 or something like that. 60 shield, if you're already, you know, healing for, like, even 240, the number's probably not that high. If you're healing for, like, 240, that's like getting an extra 25% plus healing and shielding off of a rune. Pretty much in the end game. Because you're going to be able to spam that on most of your heals. Like, it's not quite the same thing, but it's pretty close to being effectively 25% plus healing and shielding. Which is ridiculous. Like, that's so good. Let me look here. And then also, you get access to things like Absolute Focus, which are really nice. Mana Flow Band's kind of whatever. You know, Scorch can be helpful. early on in a high harassed lane. So you don't always have to go like what pro builds, you know, says you should go, but I'm just double checking to make sure I'm like not too far off here. Yeah, it's pretty much always Airy plus Resolve for Bone Plating and Chrysalis. Looks like a lot of people aren't rushing Mikhail's as fast. Most people are just rushing Redemption. There are a couple of Athenes, you know, sprinkled in there. So Athene's Redemption is kind of popular. It used to almost always be going Mikhail's. I mean, that's what Gorilla's doing. Sometimes it depends on the matchup. I mean, he was against the Fiddlesticks, so it kind of makes sense there. But yeah, and then Ardent's good if your AD carry's pretty far ahead, so... I would still probably rather do Redemption or Mikhail's just so you get that extra plus healing. Now, the Water Dragon did change that equation a little bit because that gave you some out-of-combat plus healing, which was nice. But, you know, getting that extra... even just the 50% base health regen does help some early on. And then what else? So Rune's definitely Airy plus Resolve. Items, probably not Athene's Rush. Maybe. I do think that, like I said, Mikhail's against things like Anivia and Lux can be very strong to get people out of those binds and stuns. So that could be good. Yeah, just be more assertive with your macro. Like, you may have been calling to go, like, do the base, but, like, ping it, like, 8 times. Like, assist ping on the Nexus and run up there. Or just, like, back ping a ton if people are going to start chasing into a bush. They may not listen to you, but they'll be much more likely to listen if you ping a ton. You know, if your team is looking like they're going to fight, just type, like, in all caps, don't fight. You know, Varus not here. Don't fight. Syndra not here. And just ping it a lot. Or just type, like, no Syndra and ping back, ping a lot. You'd be surprised. People will listen sometimes. Like, it seems like they don't, but if you give them enough notice, if they're, like, gesturing towards mid lane and you ping back a lot, and then just ping, you know, no whoever on your team, people will listen a decent chunk of time. Usually people just have in music, and they're just kind of chilling, hanging out. They might be talking to their roommate. You know, they might be, like, drunk or high or something. You never know. So just alerting them to, like, what's going on because they're not paying attention could be pretty helpful. And what else? I think everything else was, for the most part, pretty solid. You know, use your flashes early. You could have flashed the Anivia wall at some point early on, around level 1. I think you should flash if she's going to stun you. So, you know, those are just, like, doing it quickly, but... I know, but, like, instead of flaming, just say, like, hey, just get everyone on the page. I mean, shot calling helps a lot. Just tell people, like, hey, wait on this person, or hey, wait on that person, you know? So, yeah, I think a lot of people just aren't paying attention. But I think those are probably the biggest things that could help you out. Otherwise, like, I think your positioning in fights is pretty good. I think you could have gotten up some more heals if you go back and watch sort of those moments. I think that you were sitting on your heels a couple of times. Just constantly spam stuff. Just spam heals, spam your Q. Just every time your E's off cooldown. I guess you kind of hold that for Misfortune or for, you know, Pike or whatever. So use your E strategically. But, you know, the Q and the W are on such low cooldowns. Just spam that on, like, anybody that needs it in fights. Anyone you can closely, you know... get close to, for terrible phrasing there. But anyone, like, in range that you could heal, just start healing them. Or anyone that you might be able to hit with Q, just start hitting them with Qs. The Q hits increase your healing a lot, and they also give you extra movement speed so that you can kite better. So I would try to definitely throw down more of those in fights. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much. It was a close game. It was kind of sad that it went down like that. I think y'all had some chances, but just some of that over chasing and just not, like, really going for the kill when you had the good... when you had a good opportunity. But anyways, overall, good job. So that's going to be it for the video. Anyone out there that would like a coaching session, you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. It's all one word. I can tell you how to do that. It's just $20 off stream, $25 on stream. If you're a member via PayPal, then it's $5 less, so $15 off stream or $20 on stream. If you want to know how to become a member, you can just look in the description. I'll have a link that says, you know, how to become a member. You can follow that. It'll tell you some instructions if you're interested. There's no sign-up fees, no cancellations. It's basically a free membership, so you get $5 off. It costs $5 to be a member. You get a discount on coaching. You get to join us on the Discord. If I have a 30-minute dodge during the week, you can join me for a game on the PvE if you'd like. You can come out and join us on Viewers Night, which right now is Sunday. We might move to Wednesday sometime over the next few days. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it. If you want to watch more coaching sessions, I'll also link a playlist of coaching sessions in the description. So if you don't have the funds or the inclination right now to donate for a coaching session, you can at least watch some other people. And I've got it sort of organized by champion, so you can see pretty easily like which champion it is. So if you want to watch for your favorite champion, then you can. But anyways, that's going to be it. So thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.